Happy birthday to me.
Is it just me, or is the whole Diddy situation bringing about a lot of silence amongst the industry? Like, everyone is super quiet. The same backlash that R. Kelly and Bill Cosby got, I don't really see it here in this situation. Why do y'all think that is? I think things like this are more common than we want to believe. What up, y'all? Simon Beasy, and I'm gonna just give my little 2 cents on the whole Diddy situation. I'm not breaking down no facts or anything like that. Go to academics for that. Shit is way too deep and above my pay grade to really be digging into all that. But I just find it really peculiar how quiet the industry is regarding Diddy and his freak-offs. I think the reason why people are so quiet about this is because not only are they partaking in it, but they do it themselves as well. Like, why are people acting like Diddy's the only one to use his money, power, and influence to fuck on something, right? Rappers, producers, engineers, singers, everyone does it. Shit, bank managers, CEOs, entrepreneurs, they do the same shit. Paying for pussy, getting orgies, all this shit. They all do the same thing. So I feel like that's why no one's really speaking out about Diddy, because they're all partaking. They're all doing it. If they were to point their finger at Diddy, it's pointing a finger at themselves. Haven't y'all noticed? It seems like a lot of these super successful, like, rich people are into some freaky deaky things. Have y'all ever, like, thought why? Like, these can't all just be bad people. Now, don't get me wrong, like, the ones messing with minors and shit like that, like, no, that's fucked. But a lot of these guys that are super rich and super successful are into some weird things, right? A lot of sexual fetishes. And I think it's the money. When you have a whole lot of money, a whole lot of time on your hands, and a whole lot of power, you're gonna use it. I mean, that's half of the reason why you're rich, is to live the life you want to live. So when you done smashed all the baddies on IG, all the porn stars, all the sex workers, what else is there to go after? The taboo things. You're doing things like throwing a freaking 4-day orgy with all types of bitches from all ages. The things that you can't buy and you can't have access to, you now want. Things that are taboo, like minors, which is why I feel like so many rich people end up dabbling in that. They live a life of gluttony and overindulgence, but eventually they become numb to that and start wanting more and more and more. And I don't think you have to be a billionaire or even a millionaire for that matter. There's a lot of sex cults and groups and shit that are out there, and if you spend enough time digging for it, you could probably find one. It seems like every few years the industry and society even just chooses who they want to make the bad guy for that month or week or year and castrate him as like a scapegoat. They did it with Harvey Weinstein, they did it with Jeffrey Epstein, they did it with R. Kelly, they did it with Bill Cosby, and now they're doing it with Diddy. I don't think this shit is gonna end. There's gonna be someone else down the road and someone after that and someone after that. This is just how it goes. They say that absolute power corrupts absolutely. When you have a shitload of money, it's definitely gonna get to your head. I don't think anyone becomes rich just to be rich. You want to become rich so you can live the life of someone who's wealthy and has a lot of time and resources available to them. Again, you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. You got lavish mansions, you got crazy parties going on. Like, this is what happens when you're rich and famous. I think we've all seen enough movies and heard enough music about these things. Everyone's doing it, and it's been done for hundreds of years. And even if you took a random person off the road and gave them like $100 million, like they just won a lottery or some shit, I bet you they get into some nonsense too not too long after that. Something about just having that much money is just inevitable that it eventually corrupts you. Like, why do you think there are no good millionaires and billionaires? Everyone that's a millionaire or billionaire has something bad about them. Something. Like even Mr. Beast, who we all thought for the longest time was the perfect dude. You know, everyone's saying that, okay, this is the first guy that we made rich and a millionaire who deserves to be a rich person. And now the entire internet is turning their back on him. And a whole lot of backlash. A lot of it warranted. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I was never really a big fan of Mr. Beast. I feel like his whole plight of trying to become the biggest YouTuber or the most subscribed person on the internet was weird to me. Like, why? Why do you want to be the most subscribed person on the internet? Like, what is the reason behind that? The people who had the most subscribers before Mr. Beast got there from just putting out good content and growing a huge platform over years and years, right? Like PewDiePie and whatever that huge Indian channel was. I think it's just like about like a bunch of random like movie clips or some shit. Whatever it is, they're giving you a lot of benefit that is original and creative, and they spend the time to build that up. Mr. Beast just does super generic Michael Bay ass content to get people to subscribe to him. Like, I feel like you could put any anyone in Mr. Beast's shoes and the brand of Mr. Beast would be perfectly fine. Like, he has no personality. He comes off to me like a fucking robot. So me personally, I never really liked that, the whole brand and image behind Mr. Beast. I wasn't a believer, and I'm still not. Something about just having that much money, that much fame, I don't know, yo. It's just like, it's like having a sword of Excalibur, yo. That shit just corrupts you. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all have innate desires, and a lot of those desires can be bad or seen as bad. So to think that any one person is gonna be above that and be able to fight off their innate desires, I feel like you're asking a lot. You're asking for a Superman that doesn't exist. What do you guys think? Why do you think the industry is so quiet? Why do you think that money corrupts absolutely the way it does? And why we've seen almost no good rich people? Everyone that's rich has gotten there through some nefarious ways. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe button. Again, y'all niggas know I be yapping. But with all that being said, it's your boy, I'm in Beezy, signing out. Deuce.